Hi guys, welcome back to another pregnancy video. Today I'm going to be doing my month 8 video. I'm talking about weeks approximately 31 to 35. I'm 35 weeks pregnant right now and it's a really exciting time. We've had a few exciting things happen this month, including our hypnobirthing classes and the tour of the maternity unit at the hospital that I'll be giving birth at. So that's all really exciting. Overall, this month has been really good. Symptoms wise, I've been feeling really well. I've had a little bit of discomfort in my bump, a little bit of ligament pain, which is completely normal. You know, there's a lot of strain on the ligaments that are supporting and holding up the bump. So I've had a bit of that and had a bit of pelvic girdle pain again, but no morning sickness, not really much more dizziness that I've spoken about in previous videos, and still no cravings or food aversions lately either. I did have a stomach bug, but that was nothing to do with my pregnancy. I work in a nursery in a baby room, if you didn't know that, and sickness bugs go around a lot. And me being pregnant, I think my immune system was even lower, and I managed to get this sickness bug that was going around and round in circles in the nursery twice in a fortnight, and on the second time it was horrendous. I lost 2 kilos in 2 days, and I've gained it back, don't worry. But that was really awful, but yeah, nothing to do with my pregnancy. It was just unfortunate. First things first, I wanted to update you all. If you saw my last pregnancy vlog, my month 7 pregnancy vlog, or you watched my baby moon video, you would have known that I had submitted my application for another visa to stay here in the UK with my fiance Dan, and I'm really pleased to say that this month I got the news that it was approved. So I am now allowed to stay here for another 2.5 years, at which point I can then extend the visa for another 2.5 years, and once I've been here for 5 years on this family route visa, I can apply for indefinite leave to remain, which is kind of like settlement visa. So that's really a huge weight off my shoulders. I'm sure you would have been able to tell in the last videos when I was talking about it. I was trying not to let you guys know how worried about it I was, but I was freaking out. Absolutely freaking out that I was going to be denied the visa and that I would have to leave the country heavily pregnant without my fiance and the father of the baby. So that was quite a stressful time, but I'm really pleased that that's all resolved now, and now we can just be excited for baby and be excited for our wedding next year and everything else that's happening at the moment as well. You'll notice I'm in a different spot today. I decided to start filming my videos in the baby nursery, I guess we can call it. This room is actually a multi-use room. It's very tiny for being so multi-purpose, but it is our spare room, the second bedroom in the house that we are renting, and in it it's like a study. It has the baby's nursery stuff so far, and it also has a spare double mattress which we have against the wall, and it's laid down onto the floor whenever we have visitors who are staying with us. It's that small that we can only just get the mattress down now with this here, because the space between this wall and the wall over there only just fits with this and a double mattress. Yeah, this is the nursery, but really it only holds this change table slash chest of drawers and this shelving unit and the nappy bin, with the baby's bassinet actually going to be in our room for the first 6 months. So really this is just their changing area, storage area, and we don't really have a proper nursery as such. Over the next few weeks though, I will film a nursery tour for you because they're fun. Just to show you what we've got. I know I've talked a lot in all my vlogs about the purchases we've made, so it'd be fun to show you those and how we're storing everything and that kind of thing. So I know I enjoy watching those videos, so hopefully you will too. Other exciting things that happened this month, obviously as I said, we did our hypnobirthing course. So we did the full weekend course with the KG hypnobirthing method, and I absolutely loved it. I came away from that weekend feeling so much more calm and confident about the birth of my baby, and I know Dan did too. I feel like we both got a lot out of it. We learnt so many methods for labour, for helping us through labour, keeping us calm, keeping kind of a bit of control over your birth, but at the same time feeling calm enough to just go with the flow and accept that things are going to go the way they're going to go, and to just be okay with that. I went into the course, I think, feeling like I really wanted to try for a specific type of birth, but I already did feel like I didn't want to, I think I mentioned this before, hold myself to a specific way of giving birth, but obviously we have these preferences in our mind, and this hypnobirthing weekend really gave me the tools, number one, to really strive for that kind of birth that I want, but it also at the same time gave me the feeling of calm over whatever will be, and the ability to just kind of step back and say, you know, my birth is going to go the way baby wants it to go, and that is completely okay. Whatever happens, happens, and however it does go, I think because of this weekend and the techniques we've learned and the method, I feel like I'm going to have a positive birth experience no matter what happens, if that makes sense. If you haven't heard of hypnobirthing before, it does sound like a weird type of thing. I feel like hypnobirthing is the wrong name for it. I think it should be called something like calm birth, or the course we actually did was called Calm and Confident Hypnobirthing, and I feel like the calm and confident part is the most accurate part of that. If you're interested at all in hypnobirthing, I definitely recommend giving it a look into and a try. I mean, I haven't even given birth yet, and I feel like it's helped me so much, pregnancy-wise and with the birth coming up, so I would definitely recommend. We also, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, did a tour of the maternity unit at the hospital that I plan to be giving birth at. I'm really lucky here in Bristol. We have a great hospital called Southmead, which has a quite a large maternity unit, which includes the general, what's called central delivery suites. They also have a birth centre attached to the unit, which is literally just down the corridor. But in each room in the birth centre, you have, you know, your birthing pools and your birthing balls, birth mats. And there's a double bed there so the partners can stay overnight with you after you've given birth. Very relaxed atmosphere, run completely by midwives. They have things like gas and air on tap in there, but they don't have the higher medication, like an epidural, for example. Now, I want to give birth at the birth centre, and that is the ideal plan. But it's very comforting knowing that if I do require higher pain relief or if I require surgery, it's literally just up the corridor. This birth centre and the whole maternity unit as a whole, I've heard a lot of positive birth stories from there, and that reassures me quite a bit. I'm really looking forward to giving birth, I feel like, at this point. A lot of people feel really scared, but at the moment I'm just feeling really excited for it, and yeah, quite calm and confident about the whole thing, which I think is a good place to be in at this point. Yeah, Southmead's also only, I think Google Maps says it's 8 minutes from our house. So, and obviously the plan is to labour at home as long as possible and then go to the birth centre, and ideally, yes, give birth in the birth centre. But if that doesn't happen and I need to be transferred up the corridor to the central delivery suite, it's also rather nice in there. They say you can dim the lights, they can bring the birth mats in and move the bed if you want to do that. So even though that's a kind of a, for lack of a better term, higher care birthplace rather than the birth centre, which I would ideally like to give birth at, they can still accommodate it to still feel quite homey, which is the benefit of the birth centre itself. It was also really good to see the maternity unit to know important things like where we park our car, what entrance we use, where you get transferred to, obviously in the case of an emergency, the central delivery suite, or where you get transferred to after birth, which is the postnatal unit. They also showed us the door to the NICU, neonatal intensive care unit, so we know where that is in case our baby needs to be transferred in there. So it's just all very reassuring, and just feeling like we know our way around in there already, know where we need to go when I'm in labour, all that kind of thing. On that note as well, I've got my hospital bag packed. I'm actually going to film a video after I finish filming this one showing you what's in my hospital bag. And yeah, overall just feeling really ready for birth, but not too ready. I still want baby to stay in there till due date. I'm so impatient to meet this baby, but I really do want them to stay in there until my due date at least, because my mum is flying over here. It will be 3 weeks after my due date, because me and Dan have said we really want some time just us before having any sort of visitors after the birth, ideally 1 to 2 weeks. We just want to have that time bonding as a little family of our own. So my mum's arriving 3 weeks after my due date, just to make sure that, you know, if baby is late, we still get that time. However, if baby comes early, that's going to be quite a while before my mum will get to meet baby, and I don't like the thought of that, and I know she doesn't either. So yeah, fingers crossed baby stays put for a little while longer yet. Wait till next vlog, my 9 months vlog. I'm probably just going to be like, get it out. I can just imagine. But right now, this is how I feel. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to tell you for this vlog for this month. So I will show you the bump. So this is my bump at 8 months pregnant, 35 weeks. It is big. It feels to me like it's really big, but at the same time I know it's going to grow more. And I don't know about anyone else, but do you get like a different opinion from different people on the same day? Like, I'll walk into work and one person will be like, oh my gosh, you're massive, and then another person later will be like, you're so tiny for what you are at this stage, and I'm like, okay, which is it? I don't know, does anyone else get that as well? So that's it for my month 8 video. I will sign off here, and I will speak to you when I'm a little bit more pregnant. Bye guys.